Hello, writers. Uh, I was just posting on X that we are about to start my weekly analysis of altcoins. Let me move the mic a little bit closer. I was saying there that I do this every single week on Mondays. I do it by myself. I don't usually stream because it's a little boring. I go through probably 50 coins very fast using our indicators, just trying to find opportunities. Because lately I've been trading much more on the weekly time frame. So I mostly take a look at the charts and go deep once a week. It's very, very useful if you have a busy day, for example, or a busy week. Uh, and my main purpose of this is just to balance my portfolio. I find opportunities, I sell some coins, I buy others, and this is part of my process. All right. So I think we're 60 people here. Let me just turn on the fan. Give me a second. All right. It's a little bit hot here. So you have any question, just leave it on the comments. I will check it if you want me to review any specific altcoins. Now it's the time. I think we will take probably 20 minutes. I try to make this stream on 20 minutes or probably a little bit less. So let's begin. Let me share my screen here. Give me a second so I can share my screen. Share screen. And there you go. All right. Okay, so as you can see, I have a long list here of stocks and coins. But in this stream, I'm gonna focus on coins. I'll probably open a second channel. I don't know, maybe in the future for stocks because I do trade stocks a lot as well. Okay, I'll go a little bit fast because as I mentioned, the purpose of this is just to do my own weekly review, but I wanted to share with you guys live. So I'll start. So I have my list here. Let me just go. I have it organized by probably this could be something like layer one, layer two coins. Let me check it very fast. First, we start with ADA, and I go to the weekly time frame. And I put a blue flag here if I'm interested in this coin right now for this week. So ADA, yes, this is a pattern we've been looking a lot uh, for altcoins, mainly because let's take a look at Bitcoin. Bitcoin is right now still above the red line, holding very well. This oscillator is still red. It's the only caution, but when it flips green, then I believe we'll have a third parabolic wave. And if this line holds, it would be great. Then we'll be going to start moving up again. So, trying to anticipate that move, let's check some altcoins. Because while Bitcoin is above the red line, some altcoins are testing this band, our right hand band right here. This is very, very, very important, and this is what I will be looking the most during this session. Why? Because if Bitcoin, that is above the red line on its own chart, managed to hold above the red line and continue bouncing and continue pumping from there, then all these altcoins that are at support, like ADA right now, will bounce very hard and continue this pattern like this with higher highs and continue and do a very big bounce if Bitcoin manages to hold. It's always about probabilities. So nothing is for certain. If someone tells you that something is for certain, they are lying, for sure. Uh, but I like this moment because this is a good moment, a good ratio risk reward because you buy here and it could have a huge pump here, and if it starts going down, maybe you got some loss. Depends on what you want to do with your portfolio. All right. Uh, so of course, it's also not a time to go crazy and go big because the entry was way, way back. Let me just enable this for you here, guys, using our portfolio. I need to enable a few indicators here using Alrighter, I'll go. There you. The entry was way down here for 8 20, so it's not time for go big. What I did, and I'm only gonna mention this once, is I went big when we have this bull signal, this super signal here, and then I'm just taking some profits, buying a little bit lower, um, just moving my portfolio 10 to 30% each time. All right. Okay, let's move on. So we're 100 people online right now. Good. I'm not very used to stream, so leave a comment if you have something for me. Okay, ADA. Let's move fast. Higher high, higher high, looking good. Testing rider band. This is on my list for this week. Uh, Looks good to start buying now. Betting on Bitcoin, holding the red line. So ADA, it's a go for me right now. Let's move. Atom. Atom is very similar, but the band is not green yet. All right, but you can see also this pattern: higher high, testing the support here. This one needs a little bit, a little punch here to move, but it will do eventually. As long as Bitcoin does well, this will test probably this resistance line at $40, $14. That would be a 40%. No, not probably 40, probably a 30% increase. I drew this line a few weeks ago with the expected trajectory for error, and this is a very useful habit, very good habit. Just try to draw what the plan is so you don't panic whatever happens. Mm, I mean, I will add on my list. I'll decide later if I buy or not, because it looks good because these higher highs and it's testing the band right now. And this is exactly what I'm looking at. AVAX, well, this is kind of similar. What AVAX did, um, the difference with it is they have this huge pump, mainly because of their this platform. I don't remember the name. When you have these groups and you could chat with some members. I don't know, superstar, super something like that. And it has this huge pump. Then I think it crashed, and it's like consolidating right now. I mean, it could move sideways and pumping and pump out of nowhere, but by now I think there are other better coins. BNB, no, BNB just holding right now, very similar to Bitcoin, doing extremely well. This is one of those coins that no one was paying attention. We were very vocal about this around probably this level, and since then it's probably a 2x. No one pays attention when a coin is boring and it moves like this and bores you to death. That's exactly when you have to pay attention. That's exactly when you have to pay attention. But right now, no, it just holds. Bitcoin, of course, I just tweeted our weekly analysis for Bitcoin. Bitcoin is a hold for me right now, trading above this line. So Bitcoin hold. Check out, please make sure to read our weekly analysis. We post every single Monday for the past, I don't know, 6 months. It has been just amazing, amazing accuracy, um, totally worry free. We just look at the weekly chart, we just look at the facts. So make sure to read our weekly analysis each Monday for Bitcoin. Okay, so far hold. I'm waiting for this. When Bitcoin confirms this green wave here, or at least this green circle, uh, then it will be time for pay a lot of attention to altcoins, because the bounce for altcoins will begin. Doge, for now, hold. Still trading above this beautiful red line. Hold. Dot. I mean, probably this was done to buy. Here it could continue fine, but no, I will not buy that right now. Probably place some limit orders here, but not sure if we will get them fulfilled. But no, will not buy right now. This one's one very interesting. This is Ethereum versus Bitcoin. Very different chart, very quick. Probably gonna do a tweet about this. But we are seeing some bullish divergence here, with the oscillator printing a higher low and the price a lower low. And also it is right our beautiful bison. So I think alts are about to make some noise because when Ethereum versus BTC starts pumping, it means that all alts will probably do the same. All right, let's move. Ethereum. Uh, no, just probably consolidating, just went below the red line. Mm, Not my pick for right now. Phantom, he trying to find his way back to above the red line, so no, not bad right now, Phantom. We had our chance here. We have a second chance here when it went above the red line for the first time. Make sure to check out our trading tutorials. Writeout.com, go to trading. I explain my trading strategies there. One of those strategies is to get in when price go for the first time above the red line and you have a bullish trend. So this is very similar to this. Medic, I hold some of this one. Medic. I don't know if you say Medic. I mean Polygon maybe. So this one is a little bit thought more difficult because it's like moving sideways. So this band does not mean much. Testing band right now, but we could probably do something like this. Make this an area maybe a little bit lower. There's not much support probably here. Probably here some support. Let me do something first. I have to move faster. I have to move faster. Let me just enable. Okay, I just enable. I'm gonna enable now for indicators. Some of our support and resistance. All right. So it give me this line. Uh, Mixed feelings. Money flow going down. So maybe it does not look so healthy. I will be holding for now. No, not necessarily buying. I will be holding. You see this beautiful, beautiful, very super signal here from our indicator. That's just probably our best signal for trading on the short term. Also, let me add. Also, guys, I mentioned this was a boring stream because it is, but boring does not necessarily means that it is a bad stream. I think this is probably one of the most profitable streams that we always tend to do, which is we check our coins each Monday. But it's boring. It is boring. I don't care if it's fun at all. I only care if we make some money out of this. So if you're in a rush, uh, maybe review the stream later. All right? So this is our accuracy table. For example, when these super signals appear, this was a very super signal B, very super signal A. For example, the very super signal had a 100% accuracy. That be not that much as well for Matic. Solana, hold. We're still holding above the red line, barely above the red line. Kind of a bearish divergence here. I mean, hold or maybe take some profits because this warning signal confirmed last week. So maybe take some profits here. Not all, not close to position because it's still above the red line. Trend is still bullish, but could eventually consolidate a bit before moving forward, moving higher. Almost 200 people are streaming. Good. Let me just take a look. If there's any. I just want to make sure that I can read your comments, guy. Give me a sec. Checking my X count. Because last time some of you were just commenting, I didn't check it on time. So I just want to make sure that I do this time. All right. Okay. So if you want to comment, just comment on the stream video. Let's continue. XRP. So XRP, I drew this line. I don't know, maybe a month ago, and XRP is looking good. It's actually looking good because trend is still bullish. this line here is gaining a bit of momentum, not much. Yes, red wave here. Probably wait for the green wave uh, before the next move. But right now, testing this line from the upper side right here. So looks good. I hold some XRP. I hold some XRP. If you don't, by now could be a good time to enter and speculate a bit. Otherwise, if you want to play safer, wait for a but for a scenario, probably not going to happen. But if price goes down to test these support lines here, or supports our bisons here around 40 cents, 35 cents, then this would be a good time to buy. This would be an excellent time to buy if it goes to 30 cents, but I don't know. Maybe it doesn't. Time to buy was a long time ago, so we're just trying to catch up. So yes, I like on my list. I like this one. Let's move on. FT hold. Now I'm gonna start moving a little bit faster, guys. I have a lot of coins to review my list. I do this every week. It's part of my journal. GRT, I like some correction here because I think this coin will this have a lot of room to grow because this is one of those AI coins. And if we take a look at FET, and I like to group our coins by category. So this is my AI category. FET is at all-time high. You see, it crashed. It tested the previous all-time high and then just went parabolic. Ocean is doing something very similar, just following FET, not at all-time high yet. Um, so I think GRT will do the same eventually, and the potential is very, very high because the previous all-time high is at $2.5, 2.5. Poof. But right now, I mean, not a time to buy. Try to wait for a better entry, probably at 30 cents. But if you're buying for a long run, then it doesn't matter if you buy at 30 cents, 35 cents, really. Sorry, RNDR, RNDR. No, not touching this one right now. Too hot. All these. This is a Metaverse coins. A Metaverse probably look very similar, just with these higher highs. I do believe Metaverse will have their time again, but their narrative is way past, and no one is paying attention to Metaverse, and they doesn't seem to be making much noise. Probably they will in the future. But price structure wise looks good, but I don't know that game that much. So no, Ape money flow still going down. Maybe here, but too risks. Maybe if you know this project, but I don't know it that much, so I will pass. Chromium looking good, but not time to buy. Chile is also looking good. This is very interesting. Take a look at this. We go to our oscillator. We enable only our money flow line, and we notice that it is going up. So usually when this happens, and when it starts getting into green zone, we see a big price explosion. You see? You see here the past was red, went up green. Just look what happened. I mean, can make this up. Can make this up. Just facts. So it's getting closer. I'm trying to pay attention to this. Probably I'm gonna wait for a potential break. I mean, it already had, but I don't like to chase that much. I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna wait. Doesn't matter if I buy a little bit higher as long as we have this green line with us. Because you could still have correction even if when it's green. You see, this was a huge correction, but it's still on the way up. So, and let me clean the chart a little bit. I do so many analysis here that my charts are a little bit messy right now. So let me turn back on this thing. Okay. Engine. And I'm gonna do something a little bit different. I'm gonna change our trend detector right now for a mover and average master because this is a better. This is a little bit easier for newcomers. You can see the stuff flipping green. engine. I mean, looks good. Looks very good. From red to green. So that's why I say it's very easy. A little bit layers, went a little bit down, but this one could very easily go like this, and when this goes green, just boop, explode. Very easy. So worth to hold some. Gala, we passed at 200 on our live stream. Well, great, great. I think this is a record high. As I told you, we don't do streams that much. Let me know if you want me to do more of these boring streams, uh, full of rich content. So Gala, yeah, no, very signals here. No, not right. Now let's take a look at Illuvium. Illuvium. I mean, I drew this. It's happening exactly like this. Right now, it's testing this support line here. I don't like this. Yeah, have on this super signal. Fact based. Yeah, you could buy some here just because of this line, but if it starts going down, I mean, probably if it goes down here, then this will be very bad. But this is $94. So wait a little bit to buy a little bit lower, or just don't. Just wait. But I will add it on my list just because of that of this line here. Worth buying some. If it goes below, then just cut losses. So let's go IMX, and now time to move fast. High, high, higher, high. This could pump, but I think there are other bears. Mana. Yeah, worth holding some here. Very clear transition from our indicator from red to green. Testing this here. I mean, it could go to 50 cents again. Not much different, 50 to 62 if you're aiming to for a comeback. Probably at $1, 138. Yep, Mana looks good. And probably if Mana looks good, Sun will do looks good as well. Mbox, I bought some of this. This is a metaverse play from the Binance Smart Chain ecosystem. So I bought something around, some around here, mainly just just because BNB is pumping. When BNB pumps, probably not of many of you remember if you just went into grid on this cycle, but on past cycles, Cake especially, Cake is like the Uniswap for BNB, and Mbox is one of the first metaverse plays. So this could be a very, very, very high risk play, but maybe this happens. So if you can, I have very small portion of my portfolio, and maybe it will do a 2-3x. PYR, one of my favorites metaverse projects. Yeah, I mean, it broke out of this huge eternal consolidation range here. Tested support, went back. It's there. Probably a good time to buy if you like this project. Do your own research. If you like, then it's definitely a good time to buy and already this level. And if it gets back down here, then just cut some loss. All right, so we'll just add my list. I don't like to add so many metaverse coins at once, so I go look. Metaverse same as Mana, exactly the same as Mana. So I was telling you guys. Super, this is another metaverse coin just for pumps and dumps. Doing well. Right now, I will not touch it. VRA, I know this have a very strong community. Very, very strong community. Let's erase this shit. Probably about me. It went into our Bison here. This was time to buy. Now it's just wait. So meme coins. Meme coins, I will not touch here. Let me just take a look because meme coins usually doesn't have too much price history. So for the sake of this weekly analysis, we don't have that much information. I will have to go to lower time frames, but no, not doing that on this session. It's not my objective. So let's take a look. Midcoins, yeah, they already pumped. So yeah, there are some that looks to be consolidating. I'll go very similar to Metaverse Coin, right? Probably hold some. Yeah, probably worth having some. I also drew this huge box here. These coins move very, very slow, very, very slow. Yeah, APT, the huge signal here. No, not touch. Arbitrium. All right, now we're talking. Arbitrium is having a very bad momentum here. For this, I will go to the 3-day chart. No green wave here. Daily chart. Yes, we have confirmation here, so it could start gaining momentum and have the bounce. Probably worth buying some here. And if it just goes below and start trading here, just cut some loss. All right. But this could be a great risk reward entry level because you cut losses here, but it could go all the way up. This is what I mean with a good risk reward rate. I hope you understand this concept. I also talk about this on our training on our site, rideout.com. So CLO, the only thing that draws my attention for CLO is that it had this huge pump to $1.8, and right now it's 1.17. But no, not worth a risk. EGLD, Airrond, uh, lacks strength because I don't like this kind of a lower high. I mean, if you are a fan of the token and you know something about the project, if they have kept building and they're looking strong, they have a rules plan, maybe this could be a good entry. But for me, I don't really like that much the price. It could bounce, but you have to learn. You have to know something about the project. So right now we're taking a look at Glimmer. Glimmer is a coin, Polkadot Metaverse coin, doing this same pattern from red to green and testing line. So this could be also a good risk reward entry for Glimmer. Kedina, I don't know if you guys hold some of these. Just let me take a look at our trade at our X platform seconds. All right. So take a sip of water. And you see how fast I do this. I mean, since it's slow on the screen, but I usually do it twice as fast because we use our indicator, we use a process. This is very, very important. And I can't stress this enough. It's very important that you use a process. This allows me to go through, I don't know how many coins I have reviewed so far, 20, 30 coins like this, and take decisions based on facts. Sorry, Cadena, this one here. Send on others. If you like the project, this could be a good reward. But for this, as this is a probably mid cap coin, I will wait for the green wave first. So I will wait for the next week. No, absolutely no rush. No fear of missing out here. If it pumps, great, but I will wait for ideal conditions to follow our game, not the market maker's game. Uh, LTC Litecoin, promising. This thing, the only thing I don't like is the money flow went down, but seems to be going back up. Oh, my meme. Probably if it breaks this resistance, it will be my entry point. I have to break this one. If you already hold some, then just continue holding because it looks healthy. I will add it to my light blue. Just watch it the next week. Sorry, same for Khalid. Just watch it for the next. Watch it the next week. Luna. Well, I'm gonna pass on Luna right now. Moon River, same as very similar to Glimmer. Uh, but money flow going down. This is awful. I mean, 70 cents could. You can see that this was a good entry here. Past. Sorry, I need to zoom this. Probably here was a good entry because that risk reward was very high. But right now, I think opportunity already passed. Near, this one keeps doing good, right in our red line here. Beautiful red line. One of the best indicators during a bull run is this parabolic red line. Because during a bull run, the coins love to ride this red line here, especially Bitcoin. So near seems to be holding that. For now, just hold. Optimum seems to be testing support. Yeah, this is on my list as well because I trying to find these coins that are testing support because Bitcoin could continue pumping from the red line. Rose seems to be testing support as well. Yeah, this one looks interesting. Let me flip once again to our rider band. Sorry, let me flip was yes, definitely Rose testing support here. So waves, I have all this right here because we were analyzing this coin far back. I probably a few months ago we did like 3x on this entry. This was our first target. You can see we made our first target, and it went back down. Beautiful, and it's right now testing this line here. So looking good. I will wait for the green wave here for waves. A green wave for waves. So seal. I don't know if you mentioned that. Sounds like that. Seal. Looking good, but not necessarily a good entry right now. Okay. Still a few coins to go. Turbo mode, guys. Turbo mode. 1 inch, 1 inch, 1 inch. Good for holding, not for buying right now. Anchor, I will pass. BAT, promising. This good. This is one of those coins that when Bitcoins goes parabolic, you could easily start doing like this, and you could easily get a 2x just because it follows Bitcoin. But in that regard, there are some other coins. But that's good. You can see all this time at this range. This is very simple TA, but simple TA is usually the better TA. Yeah, worth holding some. IOTA. Those of you old guys that were into crypto the past bull markets know about this coin. Uh, Looking good, but I don't know. Pass. Lubrin passed. Neo. Oh, 30% pump today. Wow. 30% pump on Neo. So this is what I'm talking about. What happened with Neo here? Let me check our signals the past days. So on the daily had this green circle here. It had this bullish divergence. The money flow was positive, so it makes sense that we had a pump. We have this bullish signal here. Just amazing. I love those 30% pumps. All right, seems like doing great. Of course, I will not buy after 30% pump, but it looks good. Quantum, this coin is moving very slow, but I think this will pump eventually. So I'm holding some of this quantum. Chart wise, yeah, as long as you buy around this level, it's a good entry. So it's there. Theta, no, not touching right now. Uniswap, no. This. I will pass. It's a little bit more complex to explain this one. XLM, the chart does not look that good. but we have to always look at XLM together with XRP, and XRP does look good, and because they always move together, they do a very similar job. Uh, so maybe just to speculate, worth having some if you are holding XRP. I mean, if you're holding XRP, you could probably hold 70% XRP and 30% XLM, take profit on one to buy the other, and just shift because sometimes one when they pump, one pumps 20% and the other pump 50%, and vice versa other days. Thesis. Yeah, this one looks keep holding. Wi-Fi is a DeFi play for all of those you guys that were here the past bull run. I don't know if it was the past one bull run, the one before. I mean, consolidation range here. I don't know if we could draw a line. Probably draw a line here. Maybe. Yeah, it could bounce, but nothing special. If okay, this is one of the coins that always pumps, always delivers. Went down, went up. Right. So this is looking, especially if Ethereum continues to recover. Ethereum loves to move together with ETH, with Compound, with Maker, well, of course with Uniswap. I'm not much later, but with Uniswap. But those three always tend to move together. Maker, Compound, ETH. It's like all Ethereum ecosystem coins. All right. So if let me look at this lower. Yeah, let me look at lower time. Let me take a check. Looks good on the 3 day. Money flow increasing. Looks good. Uh, Holding the overline here. Let me just take a look at our moving average span. Yeah, looks good. Yeah, I will hold if you have some. I will hold. I also like it. So let's see compound. Uh, comp. mm, yeah, no, especially a good time to buy right now. They have this very signal. Usually, good time to buy when we have this signal here. Especially if we have this double signal, super signal A, super signal B. I mean, when those two appear together, the accuracy is crazy. It's crazy. And we have our accuracy table here. And this accuracy table updates live for each coin for each time frame you choose. Uh, so right now you can see that we're playing catch up because we just have these take profit signals. We are not on the flip side when these signals appear on the bottom. We are like already pumped. We're trying to catch some minor dips. That is the game we're playing right now. And you always have to understand the game you're playing with crypto. There are different scenarios. You have a bullish trend, sideways action, bearish trend, catch up, um, coin consolidating, about to and winning money flow moment. There are different scenarios for coins. And that's why we developed so many different indicators to adapt to every single scenario. And you don't have to try every scenario. You can master one of those and just wait until you have the ideal setup for that. CRV, I don't know what's going on with this coin. I remember it had some issues, but you know what? This is a good risk reward. Because if it goes down, then probably just get out. But if it bounces from here, this will be like a 40% price increase if we only go to the upper side of the band here. So worth taking a shot. So let's move. Injective. This was a coin that just pumped non-stop. Like, look at this huge pump. Let's see. 28 weeks consolidation before the huge pump. Right now it's at 17 weeks. It could take a little bit. No, but you can see it went below the red line. All these huge take profit signals appeared right on time, right on time. Same than this one. Yeah, this one fell, of course, but it held the red line. So you have to wait, be patient. If it held the red line, so no reason to take that much profit. That is why there's not always one single signal that works all the time, and that's why we have this beautiful confluence. You have a super signal, yeah, but just double check the red line. If price is still above the red line, then yeah, maybe take some profit, but only 10%, 50%. If it goes down below the red line, especially after very super signal, they take more profits, 30%, 40%, but still hold because the trend is still bullish. If the trend flips bearish, then just get the fuck out of there. Okay, injective. I mean, this could be a good time, but it just touched this, it just bounced, it already bounced. So, I mean, for trading with leverage, opportunities passed. Opportunity passed already. For spot, if you don't have, maybe you can try a shot here because the coin left to pump. So I will light a light blue, and I will wait for this one. So, and you can see we reviewed like 50 coins, and I've only placed these flags on probably 10 coins. Not that much because we don't have to trade so many coins. Go through a ton of them and just try to look the ones that we like the most and wait for yours. So link, yeah, I continue moving, but what I like to, I like for these coins that are moving kind of sideways is for the money flow to go up. So if the money flow starts, this line here starts, this line, green line here, it's, sorry. If this green line here starts going up, moving up, while the price is moving sideways, then it means that it's ready to move. And you have to check also lower time frames. It seems to be doing well. It seems like it is getting ready to move. But I'll probably wait one more week. I might probably regret it, regret it later, but I don't care. So Maker, well, I told you this coin love to move together with again one coin that no one was paying attention. Such a boring coin. Look, this huge pump, and we showed this probably around here. Um, and it's continue riding that. Oh, spectacular, guys! Look how perfectly it rode the red line all this time. Wow, perfect, just perfect. Beautiful ride of the red line. So of course you have this very super signal before. In this case, you probably took some 10% profit, 15% profit. You probably took some more here, just a precaution, but you still hold, or you still hold this coin because the trend was still bullish, and the entry point was around here. So even if you took profit, you're in deep profits on this. But right now, no, not touching. Just when it already went above the red line. This is very important, and it is trading above the red line for many weeks. You don't buy, you hold, you hold. You only buy it if you're late, if you didn't buy way lower. The first time it goes above the red line, right? With a clear close above the red line, which in this case it probably was this. So went above the red line because here it was not a full candle. Probably here, uh, or here are some other examples. You see, or wait for the second candle. And I go in detail this on our right algo tutorial. There's very clear example on when to enter when it goes when it crosses the red line. Rightalgo.com, go to trainings. Okay, let's move on. Let's move on. It's getting a little bit faster. Osmo is Cosmos. I think this is a DEX from there. DEX are very dangerous. I mean, to hold a DEX coin, they're very dangerous. They usually have a high inflation, not much utility. But if it's gonna bounce, it has to bounce here. I mean, if it is meant to bounce, this is exactly the time. So if you like this coin, it's getting interesting. I mean, I will wait for this to flip green because if this flips green and price is still here, even I will buy some. This will be an ideal setup. Radium is the same, but for Solana, this is probably one of the first decks. And believe it or not, we share this on our Discord. Yeah, when this bullish signal appeared, the super signal, we talk about radium. We talk about it was very high risk. This is one probably a 4x. So room. Yeah, need some more consolidation. Let's take a look later. SNX. This one also loves to move with Ethereum. Yeah, probably a little less strong consolidation, but this one also loves to move with Ethereum. I will wait. I will wait a little bit more. Okay, last. We're getting to the end of this stream. EMX now doing awful. Joe is started as an AVAX DEX. Now they are multi DEX. No, not touching right now. Wu is also another DEX. This one is a little bit more interesting. This one is a little bit, you can see here, higher high. Probably if you get an entry here, this will be ideal. This will be ideal. So we'll just take a look next week. H bar no, HTR. I'm not really sure what HTR is. I think it's a layer one, layer two. But what I know is that it loves to pump. It's this one you must have it on your watches because it's very easy to predict because it's not a first mover, but it always pumps after the other one. So if Ethereum goes up, Bitcoin goes up, this one will take probably 1, 2, 3 weeks and then pump like this. Very simple. You can see it's very clean. Went down, went down, went down, went down. Green wave went up. Here as well. It's like this very clean pumps. So just hide on your watch list for that. Yes, me. Don't know much about this coin, but yeah, definitely not a buy right now. Okay, last word. Whew. It's taking a little bit longer because I'm talking. I usually do this on 15 to 20 minutes and move on. Audio, it already had this huge pump that I was waiting for, and I am just waiting for the second wave. Probably needs a little bit more time, like this. So probably at 27 cent. Right now it's at 29. Yeah, good time to hold some. I would buy if it goes a little bit lower, but this one seems to move. Probably in the next 1, 3 weeks, it will move for sure. For sure, it will move in the next 1 to 3 weeks. A0. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Getting a little bit tired. Let me drink some water. No, not touching zero. Bitcoin Classic. Nope. Just hold. Cake. Cake. $4. Wow. This coin was at $1. We printed out 1x. Yeah, I just went below. This is a very clean close below that red line. You see? Here you take some profits. I mean, you probably bought some here, probably at the super signals here. Here you take some profits. You hold if you like this coin, but if you already are 4x, maybe just close the position. You already made some very good profits. All right, Cody. I think it's for an ADA. Looking good, but still needs a little bit more considering. Yes, another altcoin. I'm very disappointed altcoin for all those that were a couple bull markets before with me. Very disappointing. They didn't deliver the promise. Well, now it seems to be flipping green, mostly because crypto in general is doing good. So don't be surprised these pumps. If it breaks this red key level from here, this key resistance, then yeah, it will probably go to 3x. But it's pure speculation. And about speculation, I forgot I was going to add our famous Ethereum Classic. Just a pump and dump coin that loves to pump and loves to dump. And if it's right, that is exactly what you are looking for. And take a look at this beautiful coin. What is this guy doing? I mean, look at this. Look at this. Beautiful. Money flow rising. Money flow rising. Green waves. Probably you have this warning signal here, so probably something like this. But most probably this coin will continue doing what it does best. This is pump and dump and pump high. If it flips green, then this will move as well. So I'll pay attention for sure to this coin. This is just some knowledge from possible markets. If not, you probably wouldn't pay attention to that coin, don't know that it even exists. Let's end this. Qcoin, of course, Binance competitors, money flow going down, probably by some limit order at 9.5. maybe, maybe. Kusama similar to what was this one? Slimmer? No, I don't remember. It was the well. I'll explain it later. But well, maybe here, but Kusama. No, there was another coin. I don't remember the name. There was like the original intended uh, coin to not replace, but the like better version. Maybe I, I always I put this on. I missed this right by the way. Just because I didn't have time to do my homework and read about this coin. But I just saw it pump and I didn't want to chase. Yes, it pump. But I don't care. I don't care if I miss some. I will miss some rides. I will ride most. Uh, but what I won't do is ride a coin all the way down. That's why we have the indicators. Okay, it's fun. Metaverse coin. Nope. Spell. Nope. Town. I mean, doing good, but yeah, I mean, if you vote here, you just take some profit. Finally, win. This is another metaverse coins. I don't know what's doing here. Factor is like similar to Rio. By the way, I have to take a look at Rio. This will be a hold. This will be a hold, definitely. Not a buy, but a hold. Time to buy was here, probably here. And this is a hold. Could be these are very low cap coin. And finally, I will take a look at my low cap coins, which I like. Next, this is moving. This is a coin that income sharks, you know, from X. He loves. He holds it on, and it's looking good. If this super signal confirmed, then it will most probably go on. And you buy this on and Uniswap. Yeah, Rio, this coin is making moves. Right now it's a hold, still above red line, crystal clear, zero worries, total peace of mind. You bought here, you took some profits here, you see, and here you just hold, and don't worry about those 10% correction, 15% correction. It could still correct 15%, probably, uh, yeah, 15%, and still be above the red line. So don't worry about it. As long as it continues above the red line, that's exactly what I love the red line. During a ballroom. During a ballroom, that's exactly why I love the red line. Gives you peace of mind. RSC consolidating. No, just wait. Space. All right. So not signal space because this is a relative new coin. The only thing that has my attention here is that seems to be testing this lower part of the range. So for traders, I will pay a lot of attention to this coin and go into lower time frames and try to see some bounce signals. So we'll go probably to the daily time frame and try to find some signal like this super signal here. I mean, it kind of failed right now. Right, it was very successful here. Here probably, yeah, not much different. Uh, but a little bit trick, a bit super signal is when a very strong like this very strong appears and you have the first signal, yeah, it's a good one. But if it fails and it appears another one and it's held the price structure, then chances are higher. Do something when you get used to the indicator. I mean, you don't have to know that, but I create those indicators and I spent hundreds of hours taking a look at charts, and I noticed that a second super signal, it is very bullish if it held the price here. And it historically has a 75% accuracy. So I would wait for a signal here. Or probably a bullish circle that it is already flashing. Yep. So space is worth having some. And if it goes below this line here, just cut your losses. If you see a confirmed close around here and you see it more clear on the weekly time frame, around here, just cut your loss. But if it bounces, and as I said before, risk reward, guys. Risk reward. If it goes down here, you close, but look at how much you can pump. It's like more than a 5 ratio between how much you can do and how much you can wait. So try us. Aha, this is another coin that is testing support. It has this huge wick here. Let's go to the daily time frame. We have this bullish circle here, and it's already moving. So worth a shot. I mean, it already had this huge wick here. The entry was here already. Here is a little bit risky, but if you like the project, this could be an interesting time to buy some. Okay. Wow, I don't know how many coins we review. Let's take a look at our flags. So I flagged 13 coins, ADA, Atom. Why? Mostly they all look like this. You see higher high, testing, but here. I will probably buy some of this coin today, later. XRP, Illuvium, MENA, PYR, some MENA, mostly the same. Don't buy all of them, just choose one. Glimmer, Optium, Rose, Ave, CRB, Space. This is for spot, not leverage, using the weekly time frame. If you're going to use leverage, then you have to do a daily time frame, 4 hour time frame. It's a day frame methodology. Don't confuse the scenarios. This is weekly time frame. Each candle is a week. You have to it's a whole week. You have to understand that it's extremely important. For trading, the process is very similar, but you go to lower time frames and look for more confidence. And probably all these coins are not a good entry on daily time frame for leverage. You have to set some limit orders and be a little bit more careful, because if you're using 10x leverage and coins goes down 10%, then you can liquidate it and you lose all your money if you don't have a stop loss. But on the weekly time frame, 10% is like nothing if you're aiming for a 2x, 3x. All right, this is it, guys. Very boring session, a very long one, but probably one of the most productive things you can do when you start your week. Have a great week. Well, we took an hour. And thanks a lot for all of you, 348 beautiful people that watch our stream or that are online right now. Probably a few more disconnected, but thank you very much for the support. Don't forget to visit our site riderabove.com if you want to take a look at our indicators. Game changer. It was a game changer for me. It is, and for our community as well. And try joining our Discord.